Hey y'all, good morning. It's Thursday morning and a beautiful eastern black swallowtail butterfly eclosed this morning. You can see it's a male. It is gorgeous. And when I come home from work today, I get to release this beautiful butterfly into my garden. Hey y'all, good morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm doing a quick walk through my garden. I'm going to get a facial this morning. Wait till you see the narrow leaf sunflower. It's still gorgeous as ever. I feel like the blooms are even fuller now, and when the sun shines on them, it's gorgeous. And there's a little queen flying around down there too. There it is. The sun's behind a cloud right now. Hopefully it's going to pop out and then you can see what it's like. There it goes. Thank you, sun. That was good timing. I love it when the sun works with me. Look how pretty it is. Could you imagine like a field full of these? Oh my gosh. But they do like an aquatic setting. So that's the thing. You have to put in a wetland garden like I did in order to have them. But oh my gosh, it's so worth it. And the little queen's sitting right over there, just hanging out on some swamp milkweed. I've got these two little yellow zinnias blooming right here beside me too. Add in some more pops of color. So the whole plant is leaning over into the walkway. So I'm going to put something at the base of it to hold it upright again. Because this morning when I came out, there were pollinators all over it. And when I walked through here and brushed by the plants, let's do that. Like they were all disturbed. Look at you walking through the plants with me. Isn't that cool? When I came out this morning and checked my new little chair-side milkweed monarch butterfly garden, look at all the nibbling that has occurred. And I looked and looked, and I only found one little monarch caterpillar. Look at that. And so I took that one little monarch caterpillar in. See all that? And only one. Like they get eaten up so fast, y'all. So fast. So also I did take a few eggs in because that queen was out laying eggs. And remember my rule of 4? Well, you don't expect all the eggs to hatch, but sometimes they do. So I have a few more than 4, and they're so adorable. I'll go show them to you in just a minute. So I have been very diligent coming out and looking for eggs because, I mean, look, there's one zebra longwing. You just saw it fly by. And the one queen, like that's all I've seen. I saw a skipper too. So, if you don't have enough butterflies, you just grow your own, right? So I was out yesterday and I found a teenager size eastern black swallowtail caterpillar, and I found some zebra longwing eggs. There's the zebra longwing again. So I brought those all in also. So I got a nice variety going on. And you saw at the beginning of this video, I released that gorgeous eastern black swallowtail. So it's out and about somewhere too. Maybe I'll see it later today. After I get back, I will definitely be out here in my garden again. Okay, let's go see some little cuties. I cleaned out the Lepidarium this morning, so look at how clean the paper towels are. Everybody's got fresh, clean cuttings. You can see right there is the little Eastern Black Swallowtail I brought in. But also put the incubator in here. So let's get that out and see those babies. Look how cute he is. It's my little sulfur. He's eaten almost all of his plant, so I brought in one of my little seedlings at the bottom. So when he goes down the stem, he'll find it. My two, well, let's just go ahead and do an update while we're here. My two polydamas swallowtails, one of them did not pupate. It did its J-hang, and it just died that way. It was very sad to me, because, like, I literally had him a day. But this one pupated, and he's green. He's adorable. So we got one. These are some zebra longwing eggs that I just brought in. And then on here, there it is right there, is a zebra longwing baby. Hello, sweetness. And then here's all my guys. They're so cute peeking out. And I've got one queen left. Everybody else is pupated. And I've got one giant swallowtail left. So let's go see who's in the incubator. There's a lot of frass in the incubator. All right, I have some stems of Maypop Passion Vine that have some eggs on it. But the leaves over here with the caterpillars like to be on the underside of the leaf. Like underside no matter which side's facing up. Like the actual underside of the leaf is facing up, so they're on the top side of the leaf. So when I flip it over, look! Caterpillar cuteness right there. And then, you know, you can see there's a couple more down there, but one of them is a queen. This one right here. See, little baby queen. So I'm just gonna keep putting some leaves in the incubator until they get bigger, and then I will transfer them out to their own cuttings in the Lepidarium. I feel like every time we film, we end up in the Lepidarium, but there's always stuff going on and things changing. So I'm just keeping you updated. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy seeing all the little caterpillars. So let me know in the comments. And I'm going to go get ready to head over to Tampa. Holistic Skincare Tampa. Can't speak highly enough about it. And I'll see y'all later. Hey everyone, I just got home from Tampa getting my facial. I'm going to go find a good size like chunk of wood to push up under the narrow leaf sunflower so that it will stand up again. And I'll show you how I do that. First, I have to find a piece of wood. And you know what's funny is I use chunks of wood a lot to straighten up plants. But then once they start going straight, I don't need them there anymore. So now I'm going to go scavenge through my garden to see if there is a piece of wood that is holding up a plant somewhere that I can steal and use to put underneath this plant. I think we need to do a walkthrough again, because that was kind of cool. I mean, look. It's like you're going through it. Actually, you know, this right here might work perfectly. This is an old, what do you call it? Bee house that I made. I don't know if you remember when I filmed, we went to Bok Tower and made these, but it doesn't need to hold up this penta here anymore. So, oh, there's ants in it. Get out of there. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're not going to use that. We're just going to put that right back where it was and let those ants have their home back. No, no, Ringo, you don't want in there. I promise you, you don't want in there. All right, let me go find something else. Go back to your little homes, ants. Sorry for bothering you. I still haven't found a piece of wood, but I did find a golf fritillary. Okay, y'all, I spotted a chunk of wood. It's back there, and now I have to be a brave soul and get back in there and get it and hope Mr. Black Snake is not there. I love him, but I don't like it when he spooks me, and this is like his area. All right, here I go. I'm going in. I gotta sneak by all these plants that are still in the wagon. Y'all, they're still in the wagon, but they're happy in the wagon. I keep filling it up with water so they get watered. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send you guys in first, and you tell me if there is a snake back there by that chunk of wood. Do you see one? Okay. Oh, this is a good one. No ants either. This is perfect, nice and solid. I think it's gonna do the trick. So what I will do is I will just get to the base of the plant that's all leaning forward, and I'll push it back, and then I'm just gonna set the piece of wood right down there, and it'll just give it a little more support and keep it upright. Okay, the wood is there. I'm gonna let it go. I might have to make some adjustments. Let's see. How much are we leaning in the walkway? Oh, pretty much the same amount. All right, try again. Okay, I just had to angle it around some, and now it's much better. It's still leaning in a little, but when I walk through here, like we're not going right through it like we were before. Okay, and y'all look here. What I noticed is that we're getting some dead heads, so I'm gonna pluck this off and see if we can get some seeds, and then I can grow my own. Oh my gosh, that'll be fabulous. All right, let's see. Looks like these are the seeds, but it also looks like they're not quite dry yet. So I'm not gonna pull them apart. I'm just gonna let them sit here and dry some more. Although, if these ones don't work out, I know I'm gonna have more. Y'all, there's two little zebra longwings fluttering around in here. So right now, I'm gonna work on taking down that last enclosure that has all of my pipe vine on it. And I'm just gonna set the plants in and put the enclosure away. Look what's growing up right here. Privet senna. I'll have to see if I can get that out and pot it up. going to set all these on the bench right now. Ha, look, they're growing together. Isn't it funny how, look how well this one's taken off and this one not so much. And they were in the same space. These ones are tangled too. Oh my gosh, these ones are totally wrapped around. I'm just going to have to pop them off. Yeah, look. I knew he was around. And there he is, my little snaky snake friend. Look how long he is. He's not over in the wood pile though. And this isn't the same one I showed you before. This one is much thinner. And off it goes. All right, enclosure is out. I removed one row of the milk crates. I just have to nestle in my pipe vine plants. And I'll probably move the bench back a little bit. Pull out the weeds and recover the privet senna. A zebra longwing just flew in here with me. And out it went. If you pull very gently, you can get the root. See, I got the root. I will pot this up and it will thrive. Got a little pot right there. All right, I moved the bench back just a little bit. And now this is just, I don't know, it's a thing. What shall we call it? It does have a lot of potted trees in it. So, what do you call a bunch of potted trees? It's not an orchard. An orchard's for fruit, right? There's a Gulf fritillary in here. And look how quickly the maypop is growing over this. So when it gets heavier, see how this is kind of swooping down? I'll just run some supports from here across to the other one to, help hold it up. But right now, it's all right. So this is the view sitting in the enclosure and looking out. And over there's the little milkweed garden. I guess he's ready for a nap. Look at this little Gulf fritillary beside a wasp and a lizard. Absolutely not. We're not going to have that. There you go. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's a swallowtail of some sort. I haven't seen a swallowtail live in my garden. I mean, I know they've been around because I found that one caterpillar. It looks like it's an eastern black swallowtail. Probably one of the ones I released. It's a female. Hey, y'all, good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's a spectacular day. We had a cold front go through. Weather is crisp and clear, but yet I do not have to have a jacket on. That's the best. So I just came out, and in the Lepidarium, remember my little sulfur dude? Well, he ate the entire seedling plant, so I'm going to go down and get another one for him. I have them growing over in my little work area. I just talked to Catherine, and she sold out of my pentas again, and I hardly have any for her. I started so many, though, so we should be set for next year. Here we go. This one looks like it's got a lot of leaves for munching. We'll give him this one. See, look, there he is. His little empty. Poor little baby. So, let me see. If I move this over here, then I can put this here. These guys, what I've found with them is they do not like to be moved. They like to think that everything they do is their idea. So I kind of get a little sneaky with them where I'll make the plants connect. Kind of like that, see? So now he can crawl onto the new plant and he'll think it was his idea. We gotta outsmart these little guys. And my little Eastern Black Swallowtail is looking real good, all alone. And my last little queen is Jay hanging. So next I've got this gorgeous cutting of giant milkweed left from my queen that she's clearly not going to eat. So I'm going to go into my little incubator here and find anybody who is big and move them over to the giant milkweed. And also I'm going to clean out the whole thing for all the little babies because there's getting to be too much frass for my liking. So these three guys are looking pretty good size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim around this whole leaf and just kind of, actually I won't trim. I'm just going to lay it on there. Tuck it right in there. And then, you hear Ringo in the background. Then they'll be able to crawl on. Just lay him right there. Just tuck her right down there. I am going to go get another cutting. I still have a few more caterpillars and I don't want that many of them on here. So I'll be right back. All right, there is a new milkweed and I'm just going to lay these little guys in here so they can transfer. Oh my, y'all, I really broke my 4 rule, didn't I? Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Tuck him right there. Stay there, stay there, stay there. There we go. All right, and then we'll check back in. That's everyone. The only, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's everyone. Only thing left in this container are these little cuttings I brought in that still have the eggs on them. So I think I'll take this little bouquet of eggs and put it in a little floral tube, like these eggs, and we'll just wait for them all to hatch. Oh my, y'all, there's gonna be more than 4 of those too. Okay, shh, it's our little secret. Don't tell anybody. Okay, there we go. And while we're here, let me see, did this? Yeah, let's find the little zebra longwing. Yeah, there she is. I'm going to go ahead and move her onto my huge cluster of Maypop Passion Vine because she's big enough. She's actually just a little bit smaller than the one Golf Fritillary that's currently on there, and I'll put her on the whole other side of the plant. Okay, so just set her down. All right, there. And then if I remember later, we'll come back and see if everybody's crawled onto their new plant. The little zebra longwing, the sulfur, and the monarchs and the queen. And now the incubator is empty, but I'm just going to leave it in here because you'd never know who we're going to find today. Okay, so now I've got to show you what else happened. Look, we're all out in the walkway again. So I think I'm going to get some stakes and stake it up. It's just too tall, and putting the supports at the base just wasn't quite enough. Hey y'all, remember when I was talking about the dahlias and how, you know, they were pretty, but I didn't think I would buy them again? Well, hold up, because apparently I didn't buy all the same kind. And how I miss seeing this, I'll never know. Wait till you see this flower, y'all. Wait till you see this flower. I also got the narrow leaf sunflower all nice and staked up, so it's looking much better, not in the middle of the walkway. So there's a dahlia pot over here, and the stem literally leaves all over the place. So here's the stem. It goes over here, right? And then it turns and goes that way. Well, it was down and somehow I pulled it up. Wait till you see the bloom on it. It is something to behold. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You know, is this a native plant? No. Are butterflies going to go nuts over it? Probably not. But it's gorgeous. So I might get some more dahlias if this is what I get. Oh my gosh. And here it is right in here with all of my other, look how huge it is. But I love it. It's beautiful. What kind of dahlia is this? I don't know. Did I label the pot? I did. I am so good. Okay, here it is. You ready? It's the Belle of Barnera. There we go. That's that, and it's gorgeous. So there was a queen butterfly in my garden today, and she was laying eggs. And so I took in 3 leaves that had little eggs on them, and I'm pretty certain they had to be hers because I haven't seen monarch. More queen babies. So I I brought down the pot of zinnias and I put them in another pot because this will hold water better. But I kept them all together because I just want to see what they're going to do. I'm just experimenting. I just want to see what they're going to do. We can go just once everybody to know that he loves pine bark too. I put another pot of the zinnias here. These are cut and come again. Pot in a pot. There's another look at that dahlia. Just doing a little pan of the garden. It's about 5 o'clock maybe on Sunday. Beautiful lighting. I just found a baby Gulf fritillary. Pluck that off, take it in. Because I only have one of those, so I have eggs, but only one that's alive and munching. Now I'll have two. Okay, so I'll have three. Look at that teeny tiny one.